What's going on, everybody? It's Aaron Cates and welcome back to the channel. Now, sadly, this is my second time filming this video. We have some headers for the Ford. I originally bought short tube headers, a stock Y pipe, and a whole exhaust kit to do full true dual straights. There's going to be a single in, 2 out Y pipe, and we're going to run duals that way. So it wasn't going to be a true dual, but basically was going to be, just came down to a collector and then came out. But that did not work because the shorty headers, the short tube headers, whichever you know them by, would not fit in the truck. I did a full install video of installing them and they wouldn't fit. First they hit the oil dipstick and I took that out, and then they hit the engine cross member and I could not make them fit. I wasn't going to try and heat them up and bend them. They were still brand new. Might as well just return them, get my money back, and order something that's actually gonna fit. So I got lucky and I went on O'Reilly's website. I checked Advanced, I checked AutoZone, and I checked O'Reilly's, and O'Reilly was able to get me headers in one day. Everything else was going to be shipped 3 to 4 days, and I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to make you guys wait. It's already been over a week since I posted a video, and I don't like doing that. So I wanted to pump out a video for you guys, and we got some headers, but I don't have the full exhaust kit. I'm sending everything back that I bought, and I bought something new, and we will actually be running true duals this time with long tube headers. So for today's video, we're just going to be installing the headers. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll throw in a quick time lapse of me uninstalling the exhaust manifold, and then I'll play that here, and then we'll unbox the headers. Okay, so in this box from Flowtech, I'm pretty sure these have been used before, or they were at least bought and then returned, because normally stuff does not come this taped up, and it is very taped up to say the least. So if we open this up, I don't know how much you guys can see from where you're at, but just a bunch of cardboard, and then we have is the passenger side header right here. And then we have our Flowtech gaskets. Looks like they're here. Yeah, this has definitely been used before because there's a bolt outside of the bolt bag. So hopefully all of the bolts are here. If not, I have plenty of other bolts because I ordered a separate kit of the exhaust manifold gaskets. So that came with bolts as well. So if we don't have enough here, we should have plenty there. It comes with your fitting if you are just going to be welding on exhaust. We're doing full bolt on exhaust, so we won't be needing those, but it is always nice to keep things like this as a backup. Now that I move that, there's another bolt here. If I had to guess, all of the bolts are not here. Yeah, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say all of the bolts are not here. So honestly, I'm not even going to bother using this. Actually, I'm gonna count all these bolts real quick and make sure they're all here. Very serious. We're missing one bolt. One freaking bolt. Well, guys, all I can say is good thing I bought extra bolts. I bought an extra gasket kit. Pretty sure, looks like these have been used. Yeah, they have definitely been used. There's wear marks on them. So, you know, if I wasn't trying to make a video out of this, I would return these, but since I'm trying to pump a video out for you guys, I already have other gaskets, I already have other nuts and bolts, so luckily I'm not too worried about it. But for $240, I'm pretty upset that we are missing one bolt, and the gaskets have definitely been used. But hey, guess what? We got stickers for horsepower, right? Well, now we have all of our nuts and bolts, and this is brand new, so I know all of them are here. Kind of frustrates me because these are black headers, and even the guy at the store noticed there's like rust on the bag itself, and he was like, check these when you get home, make sure they're not actually rusted, wipe them down before you install them. But still, I shouldn't have to worry about that, being that they're brand new. I should at least got a like freaking discount on this. So, as you can tell, these have obviously been used. I even think they were installed, to be completely honest. So I'm guessing these have been ran before, but there is some rust discoloration on it. It's not actually rusted. The finish is still there, and that is all I care about. Okay guys, I'm gonna set you up with this view right here. You guys are gonna be able to see me right down in here. Sorry I can't get any closer than this. I wish I had a GoPro to use as a head mount to try and show you guys a little bit more. Sadly, I don't, so I'm gonna be doing this all filming on the outside of the truck. But with long tube headers, you have to install them from the bottom side. You have to unplug your spark plug boots. Sometimes you have to take your spark plugs out. I don't think I'm gonna have to with these, but we're gonna try and get them in, and hopefully all goes well. Alright everybody, both headers are now in. The only problem we've ran into is on the passenger side, the starter power wire is actually touching the back side of the header, but I'm not going to address that in this video. What I'm going to address in this video is the drive shaft. The drive shaft does not clear the bottom side of the driver side header. It's actually like directly in its line of path. I'm just going to pull the drive shaft for now because in the future I need the drive shaft extended. We are going to be lifting the truck more, and to do that I'm going to have it extended, so I'm going to have to pull it either way in the near future. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it now, and eventually once this is road legal we can take this to an exhaust shop and have them fix and bend whatever they need to make it work. But for right now we're just going to pull the drive shaft when the full exhaust comes in later this week, and you guys see that in an upcoming video. We'll just go ahead and install the exhaust and just run it with no front drive shaft for now. I don't ever plan on taking this to the woods. I do eventually want to put the front drive shaft back in and actually have functioning four-wheel drive, but for now we'll just run it without it. We'll do the Bluetooth drive shaft. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about underneath, but I want to let you know that both headers are on. The only problem I really ran into is one side of each header, of each tube coming off of the head. The bolt that you're trying to put in there, you cannot get a socket on. You have to use a wrench, and you have to turn it and turn it and turn it and turn it, and it is very, very time consuming. It is very, very annoying. And then on the passenger side, the very back side bolt, I actually had to stick my hand on the back side of the motor, sit in the engine bay, and basically hug the motor and reach around it and get the bolt from the bottom side, but you can't actually get to it from the ground. You have to get to it from the top. It was super annoying. That's what took the longest out of this entire thing. But I will say both headers had to go in through the bottom. You can't just go in through the top. But I mean, it's kind of expected with long tube headers. But I tried both ways just to see if I could tell you guys if you'd get away with it or not. But I know some people say you have to pull the starter. I didn't have to pull the starter. I didn't have to pull anything besides the drive shaft. Okay, now down here underneath the truck, as you can tell, this is the driver's side header, and right there is where the drive shaft would bolt to. And I had to actually unbolt the front drive shaft to even get the header in, and I figured maybe once it was in, I could work around it. Not possible. So now I have to pull it from the back side off of the transfer case and just go Bluetooth drive shaft for now. But I will give you guys a old video of this thing running when it had the stock manifolds and 2 cats, and now it's long tube headers, no cats, and we're going to do a exhaust clip of it, of course. But I just want to show you guys what I was talking about with the front drive shaft. Alright everybody, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'm going to stop running the truck because it is 8:15 at night and that is hands down the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. I've been in the middle of deleting the EGR, all the emissions and bullcrap off of the truck. And there's a tube, if you're familiar with 302s to 351s, there's like this tube that goes from each head and it comes up to a connector that goes down to some type of kind of like an O2 sensor that goes to the exhaust line. It's just some type of exhaust vacuum basically. Well, you're supposed to plate it off when you take it off. Well, I haven't figured out a way to plate it yet, and so it's just basically open on the back side of the heads and then it's open headers. And I had my head in the engine bay trying to get it to run because I'm stupid and I'm like, you know, I've put like 15 gallons of gas in this truck and I haven't left my neighborhood with it. Shouldn't be out of gas. Couldn't figure out why there wasn't any fuel in the fuel filter. It's because it was out of gas. So I had like a gallon of gas left at my house and I put that in it and ran it. And I had my head in the engine bay running it. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna be deaf. I had to stop. So then I had to get one clip of me inside it, revving it. Jesus, it's so loud. I can only imagine how loud this thing's gonna be when it's true dual straights. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys can't wait to see the true duals because I can't wait either. If I could legally leave this open headers just to piss people off, I absolutely would do it because it is obnoxious. But I can't do that, and plus I don't want my neighbors to hate me. I already had one neighbor come outside and ask me like, what's the matter with it? Why is it not running? But anyways, I can't wait to see you guys when I do the straight pipe. So I'll catch you then. See ya.